or going into it with
100%.
that mindset, especially these days with the internet and things like that.
Yep.
Should people be doing it? Because it's not even about, at least from my perspective, okay, this person is smart. It's just about hanging around with good, solid people, people with good
Yep.
character, people who doing something in life. So obviously, if you have somebody who get in an engineering degree, get in uh, a nursing degree, get in some type of technology degree, and they're they have the character to go along with it. It's just like, hell,
Mm-hmm.
let's just continue to see where this goes, type thing.
100%.
And kind
100%.
of give a little bit more time to that person as opposed to the people who aren't doing things, and you never know what's going to happen because Rami, who I'm hoping to have on at some point, yourself, people who I identify very early on as having good character, but
Mm-hmm.
also having both of you guys were getting an engineering degree, so it's like, okay, they have that component as well, and they're gonna be able to make a good living, and along
Mm-hmm.
with the engineering degree, along with the character, let's kind of just continue to keep the relationship going and see where it goes.
Yeah, 100%. So that's the whole point. So if you go into from a networking perspective with the intent, if you just take that one thing away, I'm going to college next summer or whatever, next winter, and I'm going there with the intention of I need to be mindful of who I'm surrounding myself with.
Right.
That's it, right? And it's not always black and white, but you just want to be intentional about it. And I think more directly, you just like you just said this, but more directly, it's about putting yourself in the environment to be around it. So, for example, if I go to school for engineering, probably gonna be. I mean, the longer I'm in, first year, second year, third year, the people that's still in engineering are going to be more and more serious about engineering and have that opportunity or whatever, chemistry, etc. If you want to be a
Yeah.
chemist or whatever it is, you surround yourself. Or again, you go surround yourself with a bunch of people who's getting a communications degree, or something that at the end of the day that whatever it's a history degree where it's not like you're gonna be with those like-minded individuals and you're gonna start to pick up those thoughts and behaviors through osmosis as well. So that's the big part of networking is just placing yourself in the right environment and doing that on a more niche, like doing that as deep, like filtering it more. So for example, I could be anywhere in the world, but I'm in college. Okay, sweet. So I just eliminated a whole bunch of BS. I'm not in Detroit. Okay. All right. I'm not just in at Michigan State. I'm where, let's say, the difficult. I'm in the STEM programs. Okay, I just eliminated a whole bunch of noise around people who's not really doing it. And not to say that's people that's not in that is all about BS. It's just
Yeah.
you getting focused, right? And at that age, it's difficult to know exactly, like, because you may not know I want to be an engineer or whatever, want to be in business and all this stuff. But the point is just putting yourself in these better environments and doing so and just being aware and moving with intention. I mean, that's a big piece. I mean, you mentioned the other couple of key points as far as college, as far as learning the discipline, like just like coming up as far as growing up, just learning like I got to grow up type of thing.
Yeah.
So I think that is important as well. And then obviously choosing something that's going to be like begin with the end in mind. I'm just going to leave it at that, so that way you know where you're going. But at the end of the day, so that's if we're in the college universe. You know this about me. So my whole thing. So I was in college and you may want to go deeper in this. I was in college for like 6 years, six and a
Yeah.
half years, and part of that was so we talked about the whole C's that get degrees thing. That's not just total like BS. It's partially because I was one of the students that like I worked like I had co-ops, paid co-ops throughout my entire college, right? That's why part of the reason why it took me so long to graduate is because I was one semester on, one semester off
Yeah.
most of the time, right? And when I was doing that, I was one semester on learning, one semester on getting hands-on experience in the field that I would want to go into, right?
Yeah.
And every last one of them told me the same thing. Like, man, I'd much rather have you who's been coming here every summer, who knows everything, been doing that for 3 years, and like can come in and actually be helpful, then I get these 3.99 GPA guys
Yeah.
who fill out a resume and they got zero experience, they don't know anything, and they come on, they just book smart.